Good morning. It is warm outside. So warm. Then I'm opening up the windows in the dining room. I'm not going to open up one in my office because if I'm on a conference call and with on speakerphone, it's somewhat distracting when they hear my chickens. So I'm just going to open up the one in the dining room. That should be diffused enough. And my office wall the dining room is this way. So I wanted to share with you guys that these yummy little tea biscuits, the sponge cakes that I got yesterday at Inner Produce, are fabulous. They're just a hint of sweetness. They're not overly sweet. So this morning with my coffee, that has no sugar in it, I am enjoying some of these. These would make a fabulous base for individual tiramisu, which, to be honest, I have never made myself, but it's my husband's favorite, all-time favorite dessert when we go out, that and creme brulee. I also have not made that. So I now know these fit into my regular, not my giant and not my mini, my regular muffin pans. If anyone's interested in a separate video about my baking implements, like my baking sheets, tins, cake pans, all of that, I'll be more than happy to do a video because for those who are just starting out, I think it's valuable, I hope it's valuable, to kind of have an idea. You don't have to run out and buy everything or multiples of everything. And over the years, I've definitely learned what is really handy to have in multiples, versus what you could get away with just one. But I think these will fit into the bottom of a regular muffin cupcake tin, and they would make great individual tiramisus. And if you make a whole batch, I bet you could pop them out, freeze the whole tray, then pop them out and wrap them individually so you can just pull out the one you need or two, because that might be a great way of making a dessert recipe really stretch. Like those little individual cheesecakes that we had this week, that was fabulous. Somehow having a full giant cheesecake is a little intimidating and guilt-ridden, but those little individual ones, we had them as dessert for 3 meals, so there were 6 individual little tartlets, and they were perfect. Last night, it was actually a pile of strawberries that the cheesecake went on top of. And that's my preferred way of eating the strawberries rather than strawberry shortcake. I like the cheesecake with it. That creaminess is just really nice. I guess I'm not really big on that bready kind of base that's used for strawberry. Oh, that word just totally evaporated from my brain. Strawberry. I know you're screaming at the screen. Yeah, I'm going to abandon it and it'll come back to me momentarily. So these are very, very tasty on their own, and I think these would be great. They're a little softer, just a tad bit softer than the long lady fingers, but it's exactly the same, very similar taste profile. So I'm enjoying that with my coffee right now. I've already been out to see the girls. They got the strawberry tops from last night's dessert. I didn't have anything else to give them because I use potatoes and chickens don't get potatoes. There's a chemical in the skins that is toxic to them. I had mentioned that if you saw my video from a few days ago, that had the first portion of the week menu, we had pizza scheduled for today. However, I made so many potatoes last night, I had suggested that we do stuffed potato pizza, like a white sauce, olive oil and garlic, and all the trimmings you would put on potato, like scallions, bacon bits, all of that. But Paulie poo-pooed that idea, and I said, okay, so what would you like me to make? And he kind of looked at me with an empty stare, and I said, how about hash? Because we have the steak left over, and we have the potatoes. I could do, a little more onions, maybe some peppers. So he was gung-ho for that. So tonight I'm making hash with the leftovers from last night's dinner, which will actually be a little easier for me. Doing a whole gourmet... Something just made a noise on my desk. Doing a whole gourmet meal every night is a bit exhausting. Plus, I really want to start tackling our spring cleaning jobs, especially the smaller ones during the week, and bigger ones on the weekends. Not this coming weekend and not next weekend, because that's Easter. Next weekend's Easter. So the weekend after that. Oh, that's my sister's birthday and Amanda's party. Polly and I are going to start tackling outdoor projects now that it's getting warm. So, yeah, the chickens are open, lights on, unplugged. I did leave the light on overnight for them because it was in the mid-30s or so, and they really enjoy the light. And this morning I found them all underneath it. And, oh, and I have to prep for the chicks that are going to be arriving 15th or 16th, I think. I don't remember shortly, you know. Oh, it's already April 9th. Holy sheesh. Okay, so I'm about to go into a meeting, so I'll be doing that for the next, I think, hour and a half. And then I have some correspondence to catch up on. So, yeah. I don't have any errands to do today, I don't think. Well, I had wanted to go run over to the Dollar Tree. I need to check my list because I definitely crossed off one of the items off of there. I got the eye drops. Oh, I got all this stuff, so I guess I could get rid of this one. Still haven't been over to the hardware store. I might wait to do that till this weekend, because I think there's a new circular coming out on Thursday. Alright, so I'll be back in a little bit, and in the meantime I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my coffee and some of those yummy sponge cakes. So I'm just setting up for a quick video and sharing this really beautiful Chapel Road art stamps, the girl with the pearl earring. So I'll have a link to that in the description if you're interested in seeing that. Because somebody mentioned, actually several people mentioned, I haven't done much crafting lately, so less cooking, more crafting, or I'll try to keep an even balance. Well, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I think I'm going to go check in on the grill and maybe hang out outside for a few minutes. It's beautiful. It's 58 degrees. You know, the wonderful thing about life's progression, you totally forget about all the crap that we dealt with during the winter. Not that I'm going to rewatch the videos, but I might. Alright, I'm going to go pop my coffee mug in the sink so I could wash that and go outside and maybe play with Chester for a little bit. Oh, I better set away from my desk setting on my instant messenger so no one tries to contact me and I'm outside playing. Well, relaxing. Oh, it's beautiful. Can't wait. And 2 eggies, green and a brown. Chester's so funny, he steps over sticks. You ready to play? Ow. How can you trip over mommy's foot? Really? Oh, so gorgeous. Oh, I see tulips are coming up. Oh, I have to trim a whole bunch of stuff down this weekend. Hopefully it won't be rainy. I'm tempted to let the chickens out, but I saw a loose dog in the neighborhood and I really don't want to deal with carnage. Oh, sorry. Private moment. And look, weird green stuff growing. Hey, Mushki. You gonna lie down in the sun? Here comes Chester. I better put the camera down and play with him. Right, Chester? Dilemma. Chocolate's in a tree. Get it, Chester, get it! Strong breeze is gonna get it out. Mommy's gonna have to get her off her butt. Get it! Gah! Hi, Mose! Hi! Hi! Oh, hi, Mosey! Ah! Yeah, yeah. Mommy, let me wipe my paws on you. Chester, you don't have to try to kill Chuck it. It wasn't its fault. Mommy threw it badly. And here comes Chi-Chi. Hey, man, Chi-Chi! You wanna come up? Come on. Hi, baby. No licking Mommy's face, please. Do you see how he keeps avoiding that stick? Are you really gonna trust Mommy to throw it one more time? I think it's time for you to get a new chocolate, Chester. Maybe this weekend we'll go to Agway and you can pick one out. I was going to have leftovers for lunch. It's 12:40 or so. Just got out of a meeting. But I decided to instead choose one of these. One of the yakisoba noodle bowls. It's actually a rectangle, but I have teriyaki beef, spicy chicken, or roast chicken. Got my chopsticks already, my stainless chopsticks. Ready in minutes. Suggested serving. Oh, it's 1 serving, 4 ounces. Just add water and microwave 4 minutes. Just had beef last night. We're having it tonight. So beef's out. So it's down between the roast chicken and the spicy chicken. Let's go spicy. Okay, spicy chicken it is. Yep, we're taking another break outside. Got my giant seltzer and relaxing. Dogs are scoping stuff out. Chickens are talking. 3 eggs so far today. I really wish we could have played hooky today. Gone down to the shore. Oh, I was gonna pan over to Mosey and he's having a private moment. Alright, come here, Chester. Come here. Come on. Come on. He's gonna walk around the pile of poo. So cute. You're so cute. So dinner's going to be hash. I'm gonna chop up the cold potatoes. Already cooked potatoes are always easier to chop when they're cold. I have steak. I'm gonna add some onions and red pepper as well as some fresh herbs. And that's gonna be it. Simple and practically no cooking. Just a little tiny bit of chopping. I'll add some garlic because Polly loves garlic. Just a little chopping and heating through. That's it. So what's in the pan is a heaping teaspoon of coconut oil, a small onion sliced, halved and sliced thinly, red pepper, and 4 garlic cloves. I'm going to add to it the chopped potatoes, and then last thing I'm going to add is the steak, chopped up. So I have added the steak to the potatoes, onions, and peppers, a little bit of garlic, and the last thing I'm going to add is a little chopped fresh parsley because everything looks better with something green in it. That's it. It's done. I turned it off. Just waiting for Polly to pull into the driveway. He'll be here home shortly and we can eat. I did not season the potatoes and the hash because the steak au poivre sauce is peppery enough and it's going to transfer all of that flavor throughout the whole hash. So there's a way to reimagine leftovers. We could have just simply heated up the steak and the potatoes, but this is a more colorful and slightly different flavor profile, so it doesn't feel like you're tasting the exact same thing you had the night before. I should probably pull that off the heat. There you go. So that's it. I think that's going to be it for me for today. I didn't get around to the tomatoes, to canning the sauce or making my cards, but that's okay because there's always tomorrow. Don't forget the thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.